Hi everyone, Breanna here with Westwind Counseling and Eating Disorder Recovery Center, and today I'm going to talk about travel tips for eating disorder recovery. So summer is upon us and many of us might be embarking on some fun summer travel, whether that's a road trip or an exciting other trip somewhere, and sometimes this can get a little bit tricky when working on recovery for an eating disorder. So here are my 3 top tips. Tip number 1 is plan ahead. Try to think of your travel plans, what that travel day is going to look like, and what you might need. For example, if you're at an airport, when are you going to have time to eat? What are you going to eat? Are you going to bring something? Are you going to get something there? So obviously we don't need to overthink and overplan, but just having a bit of a general idea versus just kind of winging it usually works a little bit better. If you're on a road trip, are you going to pack? Are you going to stop? Having things with you, snacks, whatever it may be, just planning ahead for what that might look like. Of course, there's going to be things that come up that are out of our control, but having some sort of plan is always helpful. Tip number 2 is account for obstacles. I'm sure many of us have had the experience when we are flying somewhere and there are delays or things are canceled or who knows what happens. So it's not that we're planning for the worst, but we're planning for, okay, so what happens if I get delayed? You know, if you have a really short connection somewhere, what happens if that connection is now me sprinting through the airport? Was I planning to eat lunch then? That might not work. So trying to just also account for things that might get in your way, so then we can kind of come up with solutions that will make it easier to follow through with the recovery action. My 3rd tip is bring more than you think you're going to need. So this could happen in the actual travel day to get to your destination, but also when you're in your destination, whatever that is. Usually trips involve like being out of our accommodations for a long period of time. So always bringing things with you and bringing more than you think you're going to need so that you're not left in a bit of a pickle. Sometimes our hunger and fullness cues change when we're out and about. Maybe we're doing more activity or different activity than usual. So if we have more, then we can help honor what our body is needing in those moments. So whether you're going near or far or nowhere at all, here are just some travel tips to make recovery easier.